Welcome back to the Breakpoint Tournament Expert Division Weekend Round, hole number 1. I want to start by asking everyone, if you're watching this video, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. It's free. You can also hit that little bell, get notified every time I go live or release new content. Help grow the channel. I sure would appreciate it. So here I'm going to be doing a Kingslayer P3 side spin 2 wind 4 ball Goliath no move target backspin shot. The reason I have the chart up to the left with the wind adjustments is because there are a bunch of tweaks added into that chart. There is no base spin really for this one, because I've made so many tweaks for the wind strengths that the base is different for different wind strengths. So with that being said, if you have a Goliath 9, a P3 side spin 2 wind 4 ball, use the chart that I provided right here to the left. It's no move target, and there's only a couple of wind angle tweaks that you'll need to know of, and I'll go over the wind angle tweaks in a minute. If you do not have a Goliath 9, there are two things that you can do. You can start with a Goliath level 5 plus. You can switch to a P5 side spin 2 wind 4 ball. Then switch to your Saturn 9 plus, and then play it the exact same way as the Goliath using the Goliath 9 chart that I have to the left, which would be my recommendation if you have that ball and that ability. So if you have a Saturn 9 plus and a 5-2-4 ball, you'll start with a Goliath 5 plus and a P3 ball, no move target. Then you'll switch to your P5 ball. Then you'll switch to your Saturn, and then you play it exactly the same way as the Goliath 9, using the Goliath 9 numbers I have listed here for your adjustments. If you don't have the ball to be able to use a Saturn, you can also play this with a Tsunami level 3 plus. The only thing about the Tsunami is the different accuracies change the way it plays. So if you're playing this with a Tsunami, then you'll need wind strength tweaks, and I'm going to go over those at the end of the video. For now, I'm just going to show you the Goliath shot, that this will work with a Goliath 9 or a Saturn 9 plus and a P5 side spin 2 wind 4 ball, because those both play the same way. So start with the P3 ball, no move target. It's max backspin, 1.5 left spin with a Goliath 9. You'll adjust using the chart to the left. And there are 3 major wind angles that we're going to need to look for. I'll go over those now with some very minor tweaks that go along with those wind angle changes. So I'll give those to you now. The 3 major wind angles starts right here, just right of this pole. Then we're looking at this second cut of rough here. This is our neutral angle in the middle. This is our crosswind angle. This is our headwind angle. Crosswind is no change, right? A neutral angle is 1 click, right curl. And the headwind angle is 2 clicks, right curl. All right. That's the only tweaks you need. Now, with that being said, the Goliath 9 and the Saturn with the P5 ball both play just before circle drop OP, right? So it's P3, no move target, 6.2 backspin, 1.5 left spin, adjust using the chart. You play it just before circle drop OP, and then if you have the crosswind angle, you don't need any curl. If you have the neutral angle, you add 1 click of right curl. If you have the headwind angle, you add 2 clicks of right curl. You'll play the same way with both Goliath and Saturn. The only thing with the Saturn is you need the P5 side spin 2 win 4 ball, right? Now, if you have to play this with the Tsunami, a couple of things are different with the Tsunami. So with the Tsunami, your base adjustment is P3 plus 10% max numbers. For winds 6.0 to 6.1, you need to minus 0.6 from the adjustment. Winds between 6.2 and 6.3, you minus 0.5 from the adjustment. A 6.4 wind, you'll minus 0.3 from the adjustment. A 6.5 wind, you'll minus 0.2 from the adjustment. A 6.6 wind, you'll minus 0.1 from the adjustment. 6.7 wind, no change. 6.8 to 6.9 wind, you'll add 0.2 to the adjustment. 7.0 to 7.3, you add 0.3 to the adjustment. A 7.4 wind, you add 0.5 to the adjustment. 7.5, you'll add 0.6 to the adjustment. And a 7.6 to 7.7 wind, you'll add 0.8 to the adjustment. That's for the Tsunami. The only other difference with the Tsunami is that in winds below 6.8, so 6.7 or lower, instead of playing just before circle drop OP, you'll play it just before circle break OP. If your winds are 6.9 or higher and you're using the Tsunami, then you'll play circle break OP, right? It's a lot to digest, but it's not really difficult if you're using a Goliath 9 or a Saturn 9 Plus with a P5 side spin 2 win 4 ball. Very simple shot. You'll use the chart. You play just before circle drop OP, and then you'll either need no clicks of curl, 1 click of curl, or 2 clicks of curl. So it sounds more complicated than it is. That's just because I'm trying to cover the base for those that don't have Goliath 9. All right. That's it. This one has been very, very, very consistent with the Goliath 9. So my recommendation is Goliath 9, win 4, like a Centurion or a Kingslayer, or Saturn 9 Plus with a P2, side spin 2, win 4 ball. That's my recommendation. If you don't have those options, then the last option that I would play would be the Tsunami. And you'll have to use the wind strength tweaks that I gave you a minute ago. And you'll also still need the clicks of curl, the same as the other 2 shots. So practice this one a couple of times. It's been very, very consistent. I'm dropping it every time with a perfect and a Goliath 9. So good luck. I hope you get the drop. We'll see you on the next hole.